Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today I want to discuss something that I sort of forgotten. And what I mean by that is, well, it's about How to Train Your Dragon, and there was a scene where Hiccup told Toothless that they were going to be going on a long vacation forever, aka they were going to be leaving. And this is a question that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been wondering. Like, what would actually happen if Hiccup and Toothless actually ran away? Even though the two never really succeeded of running away, they were practically close to running away. Now, how about we discuss a scenario where Hiccup and Toothless actually did ran away? Now, a lot of things could have happened if Hiccup and Toothless actually ran away. Literally a lot. Like, for example, the majority of the How to Train Your Dragon movie series would have changed. Mostly because Hiccup and Toothless were there to change the events, or to prevent certain scenes from happening. Like, for example, Hiccup's father going to the Red Death's home and declaring war on the dragons, or somewhat like that, yeah. The same thing can be said for How to Train Your Dragon Race to the Edge and Defenders of Berk. A lot of things would have changed if Hiccup and Toothless actually ran away. I'm pretty sure all those events that happened in the movie and series would have changed with everyone on Berk looking for Hiccup. The question would remain is, where will Hiccup and Toothless go? Well, it's quite unknown where will Hiccup and Toothless even go. They basically could have gone to anywhere where they feel like they could call home. And we can even say that Hiccup and Toothless would continue on this path of loneliness, with only each other to keep company. or as to have company. Again, everything about this franchise would have changed if Hiccup and Toothless actually ran away. We can even say during their journey, they actually meet Hiccup's mother way earlier before the events of How to Train Your Dragon 2 even begin. Hiccup would have known that his mother is somewhat practically the first dragon trainer, which makes Hiccup the second dragon trainer, although the dragon that he trained is a lot more dangerous than all the others, because he trained a frickin' Night Fury. Hiccup would have spent the majority of his time getting to know his mother. And we can even say that they started traveling all over the world, discovering new dragons. We can even say that they build their own dragon training club. Which this also could mean that Hiccup and Astrid never became a couple. Which could mean that Snarlout could still be trying to make Astrid his girlfriend. This also would mean that Hiccup would also never lose his leg. Although he could probably still lose it, but under different situations. Well, let's just say in this AU, Hiccup never lost his leg. And we can even say for this new team of Dragon Riders, instead of Hiccup being the leader, his mother could be the leader, and he's like second in command. We could say the team members are Heather, Dagger's wife, I honestly forgot her name. Who else? Maybe Gustav. And Eric. We could say that these guys become the new Dragon Riders. And again, Hiccup is not the leader in this AU. Like, we could say that his mom is the leader. And possibly a relationship between Hiccup and Heather would have started. I know a lot of people are declaring those two as siblings, but I looked it up on the internet. They are not actually related. So, even though they may look like siblings and have the same eye color, I literally looked it up, and again, they're not related. So, we can safely say that Hiccup would probably abandon his feelings for Astrid and go straight into a relationship with Heather. And the events of How to Train Your Dragon, Defenders of Berk, could be called Defenders of the Alpha's Den or whatever you want to call it, or And then for Race to the Edge, it could be called Race to the Dragon Kingdom, or whatever you want to call it. And for berk, it's screwed. Berk, it's just screwed. Because we saw hundreds of different what-ifs in a certain episode where berk, without Hiccup and Toothless, they were screwed. Which could mean that the people of berk could be rather in slavery or being dark and corrupted, like a Johan and his followers. Like, so much can happen in this universe. Like, literally a lot can happen in this universe. And we can even say that somewhat within this, and somewhere in this universe, the people of berk would learn that dragon training is a thing. Because there are some bad people training dragons for evil purposes, and there are good people training dragons for good purposes. And we can even say that somewhere in this universe, Astrid, Fishlegs, Snotlout, and the twins, and Stoic would see the similar ways that Hiccup would use to sort of get the dragons back into the pen and realize that Hiccup was a dragon trainer the whole time, and he was keeping it as a secret. And at first, they would call him a traitor, but after seeing, like, all the people that they met, they would probably just be confused and wondering what is even going on anymore. And in the end, I think they would just accept Hiccup as a good dragon trainer and hope that he is somewhere out there. And Stoic, we could say that Stoic is somewhat sad. He's somewhat depressed. He's, like, first he lost his wife and his son. His son is now gone. Like, there's no trace of his son anywhere. And he's just, like, wondering, what did he do to deserve all this pain? Was it because he killed a lot of dragons, or was it because he didn't listen to his wife, and he ends up looking at one of the caged dragons and just apologizes for all the things that he did, and he just wished that he could take it back. So in a way, if Hiccup and Toothless ran away, a lot of things would change. Both in good ways and unexpected ways and bad ways. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys liked this video. Like, comment, subscribe. And tell me in the comments below, what do you think would happen if Hiccup and Toothless ran away? I hope you guys liked this video. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.